Welcome back to the cryptowrld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now Bitcoin is experiencing a pullback to the downside as we are currently seeing a bearish cross in the 4-hour MACD. The Bitcoin price is also breaking back below the previous all-time high level, but we still have some massive price targets on the charts playing out right now. I'll be covering all of that and more in this video, so make sure you're sticking around all the way to the end of this video so that you're not missing out on any of this important information. And just before we jump into it, make sure to drop a like in the video down below. And if you're new to the channel, you might as well subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every single day. But with all of that out of the way, let's get straight into what this video is about. So right here on the Bitcoin US dollar chart on the 4-hour time frame, and we're actually looking at the Heikin-Ashi candles here, which are a little bit different from regular candlesticks. And basically these candlesticks show us the momentum that Bitcoin is in, and right now we're clearly in a bit of bearish momentum, only in the immediate short term, of course, because we're still in this larger uptrend. But just in the immediate short term, we do have a bit of bearish momentum. But with that being said, due to the fact that we have wicks to the upside in the Heikin-Ashi candles, the bearish momentum is not very strong. And by the way, I teach Heikin-Ashi candles over in my trading course, their origin, how they calculated, and what they actually mean in technical analysis. So if you want to learn more about Heikin-Ashi candlesticks and a lot of other aspects of technical analysis, then you'll find a link to that in the description down below. In fact, it will be the first link in the description. But anyway, looking in the price oscillators, what we can see here is, of course, the RSI has come out of overbought territories, and we are seeing a pullback back into the neutral zone, which is exactly what we need for Bitcoin to head higher later on, because obviously this pullback is giving us more room to the upside later on. But in the 4-hour MACD, we've only just seen a bearish cross, as you can see, which basically means we're due for a little bit of a cool off here in the Bitcoin price, and that can mean either a slight pullback to the downside or a bit more of a sideways consolidation, basically just reduced bullish momentum in the immediate short term. But once again, we are still clearly in a longer term uptrend, so definitely keep that in mind. All of this bearish price action is only temporary. And of course, what we have here is an inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is a bullish pattern, and we've already seen this pattern complete and break out to the upside, but we haven't met the price target just yet, because the technical price target for this pattern is coming in at around 70,000 US dollars, and so far Bitcoin's made it up towards around 68,500 US dollars. But from where we are right now at the time of filming this video to the technical price target at around 70,000, that is still another 5% gain moving forward. And if Bitcoin is to remain in this uptrend, then it is only a matter of time before we start breaking above 70,000 US dollars. So as I've discussed a lot on this channel, anytime we see an uptrend and a short-term pullback in the middle of an uptrend, I use those short-term pullbacks as buying opportunities to get in at some cheaper prices before the bullish price action kicks in later on. But where are some areas of interest that I'll be looking at to accumulate some more Bitcoin? Well, just before I mention that, I thought I should make it clear that everyone's situation is completely different. For example, if I didn't own any Bitcoin and I was just getting into it, personally, right now, I would be dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin just slowly with a long-term mindset. So not necessarily expecting gains by tomorrow, but expecting gains over the next few months. Obviously, that's not financial advice. That's just telling you what I would be doing if I was new to crypto. But considering the fact that I've already accumulated a lot of Bitcoin at lower prices, the position that I'm in right now, personally, I would be waiting for some slightly lower prices before picking up more Bitcoin. And the first thing to mention is this previous all-time high level coming in at around 67,000 US dollars provided a small amount of support for Bitcoin over a couple hours. But right now, at the time of filming this video, we're currently trading just below 67,000. And if Bitcoin sees a further break to the downside with extra confirmation, because right now we aren't really seeing a whole lot of volume, and also we haven't really seen a successful retest or anything, so that's why it's important for us to see some confirmation moving forward here. But if we do see more confirmation and a further move to the downside, then that's when I'll look at some Fibonacci levels. And right now, bringing out the Fibonacci retracement tool, we're currently running into the 23.6% Fibonacci level, coming in just above 66,000 US dollars. And anything below 66K, I'll be looking towards the 38.2% Fibonacci level, which is the second most important Fibonacci level, and that is coming in at around 64,500 US dollars, which is very interesting because that's exactly where we found previous resistance. So right there towards 64,500 US dollars would be an area of interest that I'll be looking at potentially accumulating a little bit of Bitcoin. And then anything below that, if somehow Bitcoin makes it all the way down to the golden pocket, that usually gives us some of the best buying opportunities. And right now, the golden pocket is coming in at roughly around 62,000 US dollars. And if we're bringing out the VP VR indicator, that's basically right where we've got the biggest volume cluster. So there is huge supports for Bitcoin at around 62,000, going up towards around 63,000, which is where the top of that volume cluster is coming in at. But keep in mind, Bitcoin doesn't have to go that low. It's just if we do go that low, low, then there is huge support there. And I would personally accumulate more Bitcoin there if that actually happens. But if not, if we simply just drop to the 38.2% Fibonacci level, then as I just mentioned, I would still pick up a little bit of Bitcoin at around that $64,500 level. But once again, that's just my Bitcoin strategy, and that's only taking into consideration my personal financial situation. So obviously, it's important for you to decide on your own strategy. And now taking a quick look at this chart just here, this is the total crypto market cap on the daily time frame, which for the beginners out there, this is basically the combined market cap across all cryptos in existence. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, and every single other altcoin out there, if you combine all of their values, you get this chart just here. And right now, this value is coming in at just underneath 3 trillion US dollars. But as you can see here, we previously formed this huge cup and handle pattern, which is a bullish pattern, and we broke out to the upside with a successful retest confirming this breakout to the upside. And so far, from the point of the breakout to where we are right now, that's been around a 17 to 18% gain. But from where we are right now to the technical price target, which by the way, the technical price target is at 3.8 trillion US dollars, and that would be a 32% gain moving forward. But keep in mind, that is a 32% gain for the entire crypto market cap, which is equivalent to every single crypto in existence having a 32% gain. And just going back to the Bitcoin to US dollar chart on the daily time frame to measure out a 32% gain from the current price, that would put the Bitcoin price at around 87,000 US dollars per Bitcoin. So I'm just going to put a horizontal level right there at that 32% gain from the current price. And what is very interesting about that price target just there towards 87,000 is if you bring out the Fibonacci extensions from the previous all-time high back here that we set during April at around 65,000 US dollars per Bitcoin down to this swing low at around 29,000, what we can see here is the first Fibonacci extension, the 1618 Fibonacci level, coming in at pretty much exactly 87,000 US dollars. And I'll get rid of the horizontal line so you can actually see right here. As you can see, we've got that Fibonacci level, one of the most important Fibonacci extensions at that same $87,000 price target. So that's definitely something interesting to pay attention to because we've got a bit of confluence now at that area on the charts. But with that being said, between now and then, we still have this other price target for the Bitcoin cup and handle pattern coming in at around 79,000 US dollars, which from the current Bitcoin price to that price target is still another 19% gain. So there's still some huge opportunities moving forward in Bitcoin, and you can clearly see on the daily chart, on the big picture, the trend is looking very bullish. And so any sort of bearish price action that we might be experiencing now is only in the short term, and honestly, it is nothing compared to the gains that we have seen. And by the way, I give you these extra updates throughout the day on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other altcoins out there as well. So if you want all of those extra updates throughout the day, make sure you follow me over on my Twitter, and the link to my official Twitter account is in the description down below. And if you enjoyed this video or got something valuable out of it, be sure to leave a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every single day. I really appreciate all of your support in the channel at the moment. I can't thank you guys enough. And before you click off, for the new viewers on the channel, check out one of these uploads if you haven't already. I've got a Bybit tutorial, which is the exchange that I use to trade Bitcoin. And I've got a video showing you how I earn passive income every day on my crypto investments. And once again, for the new viewers on the channel, check out that technical analysis course in the first link in the description if you want to learn to read the charts exactly how I see them. But that is everything that I have to say for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video.